know that brand in that market. So if we bring them here to the US market, it's a win-win for us. It's a win for our guests, our Chinese guests. It's also a win for our American guests who gets to experience the Chinese culture through this hotel. Very cool, right?
Sak, if you don't mind,
Sure.
just one quick note. You heard her mention about the culture, Chinese culture behind this brand.
Yep.
And the uniforms.
Yeah.
Upper right is some employees all in red. Red is considered good luck
It is.
by the Chinese.
Prosperity.
So anytime you see Chinese something, you're probably going to see some kind of red or a lot of red.
Yeah.
Because that's good luck.
Yep. Top picture is a wedding reception, Chinese wedding reception in one of our Volux Hotel. Traditionally, the bride and the bride family and the groom family would all wear red to celebrate prosperity. But yeah, good call out.
I've been to a Chinese wedding.
It's grand.
Yeah.
It's a 3-day experience. So the next brand that we have is the Crown Plaza brand. So the Crown Plaza was designed for business travelers. So if you are holding a business meeting, a Crown Plaza would probably be the hotel brand that you're looking at, right? Look at the numbers of hotels that we currently have within our Crown Plaza brand. 414 hotels with 86 more down the pipeline. So this is really good business for us. Because businesses, big businesses like Deloitte, like Home Depot, like Delta, like FedEx, like to do meetings, like to have meetings, and they like to have meetings in destination spots. And oftentimes they look at a hotel brand like Crown Plaza to hold their meetings because Crown Plazas are designed not only for a lot of guest rooms, but they generally have really big conference rooms with big conference ballrooms and spaces for people to go and actually have meetings in there. So that's where a bulk of our business come from, would be that Crown Plaza brand. And then we've got the uniqueness of a Kimpton Hotel and Resort. So Kimpton was acquired several years ago by IHG, but the culture of Kimpton itself is very unique, where we actually kept their culture pretty much intact. But what they are able to do, because they came on to IHG as one of our brands, they're able to leverage our scale and now have opened Kimpton Hotels internationally as well too. So before they came on as IHG, they were predominantly here in the US and mostly out on the West Coast, and then some sporadically over on the East Coast. But now with the scale of IHG, they're now able to open hotels internationally. So they opened their first Kimpton Hotel in Amsterdam. They've got one in St. George, Canada, and one in Mexico, one or two in Mexico, which is another emerging market that we're also looking at too. But the uniqueness about Kimpton Hotel, because it is a boutique hotel, not one Kimpton Hotel will be like the other, right? So you experience something different with each Kimpton Hotel that you go visit. Another cool feature of Kimpton Hotel is their F&B. Phenomenal F&B. They have a lot of transit business that go to the hotel specifically for that restaurant, right? So not only are they getting guests that are staying in the hotel that will go and dine in that restaurant, but they have people from outside of the hotel that aren't guests at the hotel, but they want to go and dine in that restaurant. That's how spectacular those F&Bs are within that restaurant. But we currently have, this number is skewed also because we have more than the 60. We're closer to 80 properties globally. Yes?
So do you build Kimpton hotels, or are they more like
Conversions.
Yes.
They're a little bit of both, depending on the market. If we find a location that currently flags another hotel, but we can purchase it and make it into Kimpton Hotel, that could potentially be one, or it could just be a fresh build. So it just really depends on the location. So location is prime for hotel real estate. The next one is one of my favorite hotel, actually. So if I go on a vacation by myself or with my husband, we generally will stay at the Hotel Indigo. So Hotel Indigo is another boutique brand hotel that we have. So it's very much similar to a Kimpton Hotel, except the price point a little less than that. So it's a little bit more affordable, at least for me. But the uniqueness about the Kimpton Hotel is that it situates in really cool neighborhoods, up and coming neighborhoods, the neighborhoods that you can find really good art scene or music scene in. The one at Hotel Indigo in Brooklyn, New York, amazing property if you guys ever get a chance to go out there. It's prime location, it's walking distance to the subway, all of the eateries, all of the cool art scenes are within walking distance from that area, from that particular hotel. And that's essentially why I like the uniqueness about the Hotel Indigo so much, is because they have that specialty, that neighborhood feel. We've got 85 Hotel Indigo, but look at how many numbers of pipelines that we have. just about as many as hotels that we have opened right now, because the concept of a boutique hotel is very, very popular right now, right? People like myself, we like boutique hotels because they're unique, they're different from a Holiday Inn, which would be a box hotel. Yes.
Is the Indigo Hotel considered like a kind of urban? Because
It is.
when you were explaining, it seemed like it was very urban neighborhoods and stuff like that.
It is. It's very urban neighborhood-ish, and that's the target that we're trying to reach. I love that though. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I would be remiss if I didn't add, and maybe you were going to mention this, that we have a new Indigo downtown Memphis.
Yes. I just learned that yesterday, actually. You have intel that I don't have, but yeah, when that property opens, you guys definitely should take a look over there and see if you can do a tour over there. Hotel Indigos are normally really unique and really cool in terms of the decorations, and they're all different from each other too. So it picks up the vibe of the neighborhood. The next one would be Even Hotel. So Even Hotel is very unique in that we geared this particular brand towards individuals that are looking for the health and wellness concept, right? So I work out all the time. I don't. I'm just using that as an example. Except I work out all the time. I eat really healthy. I want to go stay in a hotel that has that same lifestyle as I do. Even Hotel would be that choice for you. So Even Hotel is designed, look at the rooms, are designed with extra spaces and actual exercise ball, yoga mats inside the room so you can actually work out in the room. If you don't and you want to go work out, we have the state-of-the-art workout facility on property as well. Everything about the Even Hotel geared towards your health and wellness. When you first walk into the hotel, most oftentimes you see the elevators, right behind the front desk or near the front desk. At an Even Hotel, you won't see the elevator. It's tucked behind the stairs. We want you to take the stairs. Remember, we're healthy, we're wellness. We want to get our steps in, and that's how the hotel was designed. The food options are a lot healthier. You won't get any fried food, you won't get any junk food on the menu option. And the menu options are generally locally sourced, so it's really fresh, it's farm to table type setting. We launched this particular hotel the exact same time we launched Wild Lux Hotel, and we have a total of 8, I think a little bit more than 8 now, that are opened and operating, and then we've got a little bit more than 12 that is coming down the pipes that will be opening up very soon as well too. So this is very unique in some markets. It's not going to fit in every single market. That's why the number of hotels for Even, it's lower than some of the other brands because it's a very unique brand. It doesn't situate in every single market. Yes?
Has this hotel brand attracted a lot of sports teams or like athletic teams?
We wanted to, but it's not. Because again, sports team they like the health and the wellness, but they also like to eat too, right? So some of the food options that we have that are a little bit healthier may not be a selection that they want. They may want to go for a steak, and you might not find a big giant steak in the menu option for that. Yeah, and plus most of the sports team want to stay in more luxurious hotel, like an Intercontinental would be a better option for them. Mm-hmm. Maybe college sports. So Avid Hotel is another great brand that we just launched recently as well. So Avid was launched for the everyday traveler, somebody that goes in to a city one day, stays one day, and then flies out the very next day, right? They're in there just really to rest their head. They don't care about all the extra amenities that are being, oftentimes they're being charged to use, but they're not really using it. So Avid Hotel was sort of designed to kind of help with that market. The very first Avid Hotel that we opened this past August was in Oklahoma City. From the day that we broke ground on that property to the day we opened the door for our customer, took 199 days to open this particular property. Think about that. For an owner, if I can buy into a brand and open my hotel in less than 200 days, I'm gonna do it, right? Why would you not? It may take you a year and a half to build an Intercontinental, but I can put this up in less than 200 days. I would probably buy 3 or 4 of these and put them up all over the places. It's positioned right underneath the Holiday Inn brand. It doesn't really compete with them. It positions to kind of accommodate them. So it's really cool concept. All of the rooms, you get really just basic. You get your really good bed, maybe a nice chair and desk to sleep on. The 2 booking options that you have is a single or a double. That's it. You don't get a corner king. You don't get a presidential suite. You don't get any of that extra. We do have an area where if you wanted to, have a quick little lunch or whatever, you can grab a table and then use the grab and go concept. So it's always stocked with grab and go fresh fruits, fresh snacks, where you can just essentially grab and go with you, right? I'm running out to go catch my flight. I just need to grab a quick little snack, run by here, grab my snack, get out the door, be on my way. Right? No fuss. Look at the numbers. From the day 3 months after we launched this particular hotel brand, we had 100 sign-ins from owners intending to buy into this particular brand. This is one of our fastest growing hotel brand that we have. Yes, ma'am.
So where are these typically positioned? By airports or by business centers or urban areas?
They're all over the place, actually. Wherever you find a Holiday Inn or a Holiday Inn Express, you can find an Avid Hotel near it. Yeah.
The first one was opened in Oklahoma City.
Right.
The second one will be in Oklahoma City at the airport.
Yeah.
Same owner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, but we'll probably open another dozen of those this year.
Right. Yep. Yes, sir.
So, what are the kinds of accommodations that this hotel has? You said it was pretty bare bones.
It is.
Like, would there be a pool or a small area to work out, or no?
There's a small health club, but there is no pool,
Yeah.
because I was involved in it for a year, the
Yeah.
design of it. There's small business center, small health club, but it's designed for people who don't want to pay for stuff they're not gonna use.
Yep.
And so, people who want a pool and all those other big things, room service, this isn't the brand for them. So if you think of a Holiday Inn Express, this is positioned below a Holiday Inn Express for somebody who wants to pay at a price point below that, but doesn't wanna pay. So there is breakfast in the lobby,
Yep.
but it's not a hot breakfast with eggs and bacon and pancakes and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Because if they're not gonna use that, they don't wanna pay for that. So that's how it was really positioned.
Yeah.
So-
You still get the quality that you would normally get at an Express, just not the extra amenities